gentle blue, a quiet glow that drifts me through. The silver hush along the air reminds me soft that you were there. A tender rest the daylight leaves, a softened place my heart believes in. As the shadows slowly climb, their calm runs steady into mine. No rush to chase, no thoughts to roam, just breathing slow in fading tone. The quiet settles where I lay and keeps the restless mind away. In the hush, the evening breathes a mellow warmth that never leaves. It holds the room in gentle sway and softens every tired day. A whisper low, a glowing shade, the peace that evening always made. And in its light I find my stay, where calm comes in to end the day. A drifting wind begins to rise like velvet tones in quiet skies. The shadows fall in gentle lines and ease the noise inside my mind. No way to lift, no steps to race, just sinking slow. Himself in space. Some nights arrive with open hands, they calm the heart without demands. They let the quiet settle deep and rock the thoughts that need to sleep. The softest glow, the evening's way unwinds the edges of the day. The world slows down, its footsteps small, a gentle drift begins to fall. The night hums low beneath the moon, a peaceful, barely there cocoon. And through its warmth my worries fade as calm replaces what was frayed. Until the stars in quiet stay guide me softly through the end of day. In silver air, a gentle warmth still lingering there. Each softened sound the daylight brings feels like the brush of quiet wings. Though miles divide our waking view, the brightest dawn still leans to you. The world exhales its tender sigh and blooms with color in the sky. If joy could bloom in shining tones, it grows inside the light you own. A softened glow, a quiet ray that lifts the night and shapes the day. You rise with all the morning blue, where beams of gold remember you. Though clouds may drift or seasons climb, your calm outlives the turning time. Through every breeze, through every hue, the world starts warm because of you. And when the shadows melt away, your gentle light begins my day. The curtains sway with softened grace, a hush that warms the waking place. Your laughter moves through subtle wind, a melody the dawn rescinds. The world grows bright, the air feels new, and carries quiet thoughts of you. In whispered notes the daylight sings of tender hope the morning brings. Some moments stay beyond the hours, they root themselves in quiet powers. They hold the heart in softened bloom and lift its ache from faded gloom. Though night may pass and dreams may fade, the calm you gave is never afraid. You rise with all the morning blue, where early beams still shine you through. No shifting years, no distant sky can dim the truth you left behind. Through glowing fields and birds in flight, your peace unfolds with morning light. And as the world begins anew, its gentle star returns to you. A quiet warmth that feels like home. Through pale lit hours I softly roam. Though time may turn and drift away, its gentle threads still shape my day. No fading night, no distant sky can dim the glow you left inside. And when the stars begin to fade, your steady calm in me remains. In silent rooms where shadows flow, your softened echoes start to grow. Each tender breath the morning sends reminds me how your light extends. Day predecessor still speaking tones that circle you. Though ink may fade and years divide, your voice still lives between the lines. Through quiet dawn and silver air, is waiting, always there. And as the world begins to rise, your whispers move through open skies. Each folded page, each softened crease still carries calm, still carries peace. A thousand nights of faded dreams still glow beneath their fragile seams. And though the miles may linger wide, your tender script walks at my side. Each trembling word, each softened hue still breathes the world I knew with you. Some moments last beyond their stay, they hum through time in quiet sway. They shade, where old refrains of you are laid. Each silent hall your footsteps trace still warms the corners of this place. The evening folds in tender light and gently sinks into the night. Each whispered tone, each fading sigh still paints your name across the sky. Though shadows fall and moments flee, your quiet truth remains with me. Through softened beams and drifting blue, each breath becomes a sign of you. Stirs in quiet flame, a softened gold without a name. The river gleams in gentle sway, a hush that carries into day. No drifting dream, no fading night can steal the calm of warming light. And though the distance fills the sky, your steady peace still lifts me high. If dawn could sing in softened years, it'd hum your truth through silver tears. Each whispered glow the daylight brings set a moves like calm on waking wings. You breathe with me in morning blue, where early winds remember you. Though time drifts wide and clouds move slow, your gentle warmth begins to grow. Through rising light and softened air, your echo walks beside me there. The world renews its tender view and shapes the dawn in shades of you. Silver streams where quiet guards forgotten dreams. The moon once hummed its fragile tune that faded soft too far too soon. But in the sound the river keeps, your memory stirs where silence sleeps. Each drifting leaf, each trembling line restores the calm that once was mine. Some shadows fall yet never stay, they melt beyond the edge of day. Through tender light the truth remains, a softer pulse within my veins. Each breath becomes a quiet song, a place where wandering hearts belong. And though the night feels far and wide, your warmth still drifts along my side. Each breath becomes a quiet song, a place where wandering hearts belong. And though the night feels far and wide, your warmth still drifts along my side. The shadows break, the day grows thin, and soft light settles on my skin. The breeze moves slow, the colors sigh, a gentle truth that won't deny Though miles divide and years may climb, your calm still meets the morning time. Through rising beams and open sky, your love stays warm, it does not die. Soften blue, the quiet breath that carries you. The gentle wind along the rise still holds a trace behind my eyes. No rushing hour, no distant call can dim the warmth beneath it all. The light moves slow across the trees, a tender calm that settles me. The breeze unfolds in silver lines and blends your voice between the pines. Each softened note the daylight weaves still hums the truth the heart believes. You bloom within the morning air, a quiet grace. I find you there, though seasons drift and shadows climb. Your echo lingers over time through rising gold and softened skies. Your gentle light begins to rise, and though the world keeps moving through, the dawn still speaks in shades of you. We walk through forests deep and wide, where whispered winds would brush our sides. The earth was soft, the hours slow, a place where time forgot to go. Now every pine and rustling sound recalls the steps we once had found. The fragrant air, the softened ground still carries what we left around. Some stories hold through shifting years, they ring beyond the quiet fears. They breathe again in morning's hue, a calmer shade that feels like you. The forest hums its quiet tune, a song that drifts beneath the moon. And every sigh the branches share still finds your presence in the air. The leaves move soft in muted green, a gentle world, a softened scene. The morning breeze, the shadows fade, and light restores the paths we made. Though miles have grown, though years divide, your warmth still walks along my side. Through drifting winds and skies of blue, the pines remember, so do I, of you. quiet song drifts through the trees, a gentle hum and morning breeze. Your warmth flows soft in hidden streams, through rooted earth and waking dreams. No passing night, no falling rain can wash away what still remains. And when the stars in silence shine, your echo moves through every pine. The heart recalls in you to tone a tender truth I've always known. In every sigh the forest keeps, your memory hums where silence sleeps. You rise in winds that weave the dawn in mellow light. Your peace is drawn though seasons wait and shadows climb. Your calming breath returns in time. Through every grove, through morning's glow, your gentle rhythm finds its flow. And though the world keeps moving on, your quiet warmth is never gone. Its tender verse, a gentle calm the hours rehearse. And though the night has slipped away, its peace lives on in breaking day. Your mellow air still settles near, a whisper warm I hold so dear. Some memories breathe in subtle lines, they drift through roots and ancient pines. They fold the years in soft and light and guide the heart through quiet night. Forest hums its slow refrain, a gentle pulse that speaks your name. And every leaf the daylight wakes still carries warmth the morning makes. The world grows bright in softened hue, the rising light recalls what's true. Through wings that glide and winds that rise, your calm unfolds across the skies. Though time drifts wide, though dreams renew, my breath still moves in time with you. And as the day climbs sweet and slow, your love remains in all I know. The morning drifts in faded blue, a softened light that carries through, a quiet pool the dawn restores, a trace of peace behind the doors. The hours rise in tender lines, yet something warm still intertwines. And though the shadows fall away, your calm begins another day. No sudden rush, no need to chase, just letting stillness fill this space, where gentle echoes meet the air and hold the quiet we once shared. Here where the morning softly leads through muted light and fragile greens, the world unfolds in silent streams, like quiet notes the daylight dreams. And even as the hours bloom and pastel beams, a tender hush, the daylight seems. The moments fall in gentle sway and guide my thoughts in softer ways. No lingering weight, no louder tone, just calm that settles like its own. Some mornings rise with open hands, they steady hearts without demands. They let the warm light filter in and fold the quiet on my skin. A touch of gold across the floor reminds me what was here before. The sunset drips in mellow hues, a softened red. The evening brews, the world slows down in fading light and carries calm into the night. Though time may shift from day to day, your quiet warmth still finds its way. And in the glow, the hours keep. Your memory folds my heart to sleep. The morning stirs in muted gold, a gentle rise, the hours unfold. Your quiet warmth beneath the blue still colors all the day anew. No hurried steps, no need to chase, just soften light across this place. The kettle hums its simple line, a steady calm that once was mine. Your laughter moves through morning air in subtle tones still lingering there. Every breath the dawn reveals restores the quiet that it steals. Where morning learns your gentle light, the world grows warm, the sky grows bright. A hush that glows in timid rays still drifts beside my waking days. And though the seasons shift their view, the earliest beams return to you. A tender shade, the sunrise keeps your memory wrapped in golden sleep. The pen slides slow across the page, the pious song from softer age. Each line I write, each thought I frame still feels the echo of your name. The candle breathes in gentle flame, its calm repeating just the same. Some moments last beyond their time, they stretch through dawn in silent rhyme. They weave the threads we leave behind and fold them gently through the mind. And softened glow, your presence drifting faint and low. A whisper tone the morning finds still lives within my quiet mind. evening stirs in muted gold, a quiet warmth the hours hold. The breeze moves low across the lane, like whispered steps that still remain. Though days grow sharp and moments change, your gentle trace does not estrange. Through shifting winds and rising blue, the night keeps hold of what was you. No faded time, no drifting view can dim the spark the heart once knew. The quiet hum the shadows keep still sings the memories I keep. The nights recall the truth you gave. They light the dark the way you saved. A tender glow that won't undo the warmth the world once learned from you. Through silver air and muted skies, your echo rises soft and wise. And even as the light breaks through, the nights remain, remembering you. The morning drapes in gentle tones, a softened touch in quiet homes. The floorboards catch a fragile gleam, like pieces of an older dream. Though years may stretch, though shadows fall, your calm still answers when I call. If time grows thin and moments fade, the night restores the love we made. It keeps the glow the heart once found and folds its warmth around the sound of all the truths we used to know, still drifting soft in evening's flow. The stars lean close, their shimmer slow. They hold the things we couldn't show. The morning hums with softened air, your quiet tone still lingers there. And as the dawn begins to rise, your peaceful light behind my eyes. Through gentle beams in muted blue, the world still breathes a trace of you. Still lingers here, a tender warmth that holds so near. The walls recall your softened trace, a gentle hush that fills this place. Though days may turn and moments glide, your touch remains, it doesn't hide. Through shifting winds and passing skies, your calm stays lit behind my eyes. No tide can take what stayed so true. No night can dim what came from you. Within the hush that evening keeps, your memory hums beneath the deep. Here in the dark, the light remains. It softens every lingering ache, a quiet warmth that never fades, a glow the turning hours made. And even when the shadows rise, your gentle echo fills the skies. The room still breathes your steady shine, a tender calm that once was mine. curve and mend. The night grows still, the windows sigh as silver drifts across the sky. No restless pull, no fading hue, just quiet paths that lead to you. The world may turn without our hands, yet something soft forever stands. The gentle notes of what we knew still warm the corners passing through. A murmured trace the night retains, another way your glow remains. Grow low, the hours hum a tempered glow. The distant streets in quiet extremes still echo pieces of our dreams. And though the world keeps moving on, the night recalls what once was strong. In muted stars and softened air, your light stays woven everywhere. Slows its breathing down, a hush of blue across the town. A gentle drift that shadows keep, a warmth that hums me into sleep. The quiet moves in tender lines, through softened air and subtle signs. And as the day begins to blur, the calm unfolds in every stir. No need to chase what slips away, just resting in the end of day, where peaceful corners softly rise and clear the thoughts behind my eyes. Here in the night the world feels slow, a softer light begins to glow. It gathers close around my heart and pulls the quiet worlds apart. A gentle breeze, a quiet tune, a mellow echo from the moon. The evening holds me where I stay and smooths the edges of the day. The windows frame a silver hue, a fading tone the hours drew. The pastel night begins to rise and settles low behind my eyes. No thoughts to weigh, no lines to read, just letting calm be all I need. Some nights arrive on open air, they soothe the pulse of what I bear. They fold around me soft and slow and teach my restless mind to go. The quiet wraps my breathing in until the stillness feels like skin. The tables glow in amber light, a hush that lingers through the night. A gentle color drifting through, as if it still remembers you. And when the dawn begins to rise, its tender shine wakes softened skies. The morning burns and pale and true, and keeps its calm because of you. Gentle rise, a softened shimmer fills the skies. The quiet breath inside the room still carries comfort through the gloom. No shifting winds, no turning shade can dim the traces that you made. And as the kettle starts its tune, its mellow hum recalls your moon. A tender calm, the hours hold within the hush. The sunlight weaves, your quiet echo never leaves. Here where the early glow begins, your warmth still lingers in my skin. A gentle pull, the daylight shows a softer truth the morning knows. And though the world may rise anew, its gentle start still leans to you. Through quiet beams and softened blue, the dawn remembers what was true. The windows bloom with waking light, a subtle gold serening white. The air drifts slow through open space and settles soft on every place. No heavy heart, no distant strain, just quiet peace that still remains. Some days arrive without a sound, their eased embrace wraps all around. They bring the calm the night designed, a soothing rest for restless mind. Your memory glows in gentle hues, a drifting light the dawn renews. Through softened steps and mellow tone, it hums the warmth I've always known. The early light begins to rise, a silver calm across the skies. The kettle hums its gentle thread, a soft reminder of what's said. No world too bright, no sky too wide can dim the warmth you left inside. And as the quiet morning grows, it keeps the trace your memory knows. Each tender step the daylight takes still feels like something you awake. Through softened beams and softened air, your hidden glow is always there. The sun leans in, the world turns slow, and morning keeps your gentle memories of your kindness live, though days refresh and moments move. The light remains in subtle proof, a shape the morning can't undo, a warmth that lingers close to you. The stillness holds a muted grace, it settles soft on every space. The early floor beneath my stride still keeps the rhythm we once tried. No hurried thought, no drifting ache, just soft reminders day will make. Some comforts wake before the dawn, they stay when every night is gone. They bloom in quiet, honest hues, the kind of warmth the heart reviews. Your presence moves through morning air in softened notes that linger there. A gentle shade the light renews, a calm the waking hours choose. The daylight choose in muted tone, yet still I never walk alone. The quiet hum of warming skies still holds your truth behind my eyes. And though the world begins anew, its first soft breath turns back to you, through drifting gold and tender view. The morning keeps what once we knew. Through quiet nights and drifting air, my thoughts still fold themselves with care. A fragile note, a whispered line, still carries pieces that were mine. No distance wide, no silent ear can dim the truth that lingers here. Each gentle word I try to send still hopes to reach your heart again. Even if pages lose their stain, their softened edges still remain. And in the hush of fading light, they speak of you through every night. So I ride into the open blue, where echoes fall and rise to you. Though time moves on and voices fade, my letters linger unafraid. Through endless sky and quiet air, they drift until they find you there. And though the dawn may blur the view, my heart still writes its way to you. The morning glows in gentle streams, a softened wake from woven dreams. Each leaf that stirs beneath my feet recalls a warmth so calm, so sweet. Your smile lives in golden shade, a quiet home the sunlight made. And though the seasons shift their hues, the dawn still paints its lines with you. The path that leads to you. Though dreams may fade and hours fly, your warmth stays bright in every sky. Through morning winds and leaves in gentle lines, a soft and calm the dust designs, a hush that spreads through silver air and settles softly everywhere. No need to rush, no need to hide, just letting stillness open wide. The shadows lean with subtle glow, a tender peace the night bestows. No missing piece, no quiet ache, just restful hours the night will make. A softened room, a steady mind, a calm the daylight couldn't find. Here where the quiet becomes whole, the night unwinds a crowded soul. A gentle glow that slowly grows in tender ways the darkness knows. And through the calm of softened skies, the world turns warm before my eyes. Each breath I take, each muted sigh, unfolds a peace that feels just right. The stillness speaks in steady moans. The books grow soft with dust and age, yet hold my heart from page to page. No restless pull, no drifting fear, just quiet knowing you were here. Some nights arrive without a sound, their gentle calm wraps all around. Each morning rises soft and slow, a tender hush the hours show. The silver gleam along the air still holds a warmth that feels like care. Though days may shift their quiet hue, the early light drifts back to you. The softened sky begins to rise and paints its calm behind my eyes. No cloud too high, no distant blue can dim the trace I keep of you. The daylight leans in gentle grace and finds your echo in this place. You wake with all the softened light, a whisper warm, a glow so bright. Though nights may fade and dreams divide, your peace remains just by my side. Through drifting beams, through sky made new, my world begins in shades of you. And as the morning breaks the night, your calm returns with rising light. The breeze moves through the window pane, a quiet hum inside my veins. Each sound that stirs, each waking tune feels like a note the dawn retunes. The world grows clean, the air turns clear, a tender calm I keep so near. And though the miles may stand between, your warmth still colors every scene. Some moments breathe beyond their stay, they live in light, they guide the day. They fold themselves in subtle air and rest in places unaware. No passing outer roads, their glow, they linger soft in morning's flow. You rise with all the soft and blue, early beams moves in gentle lines, a whisper soft and silver shine. The air still holds your quiet tone, a warmth that never stands alone. A fragile light on every wall, a hush that slows the world's small call. And though the sky begins anew, its calm begins and ends in you. A touch so soft it moves the day, a silent note that doesn't stray. And every shade of morning blue still folds itself around the truth. You are the glow beneath the light, the trace that lingers out of sight. A gentle pull the hours keep, a memory warm, a breath so deep. And even when the day turns wide, your quiet stays here at my side. A tender hue the dawn renews, the calm that softly circles through. Every gleam, they settle slow, they softly stream. They do not break, they do not bend, they stay until the shadows end. And though the world keeps moving on, your warmth remains when night is gone. Drifting gold and tender glow, and in the hush the daylight weeps. Your warmth remains in all it breathes. The evening folds in amber lines, a softened glow the dust designs. A gentle hush begins to rise, like velvet air across the skies. No wandering thoughts, no way to lift, just slow time drifting in its shift. And as the world begins to slow, its warmth returns in subtle flow. No rush remains to guide the day, just letting stillness find its way, where softened breaths and muted light make quiet corners feel just safe. Here in the night the calm appears, it smooths the edges of the years. A tender glow that settles near and washes every shadow clear. The breeze grows soft, the that slips between the lines, and in its hold I stay a while, wrapped in the night's unhurried smile. The windows dim and gentle gray, a quiet close to end the day. The cushions breathe beneath my hands like softened tides on silver sands. A fading sky begins to lean, and colors blur to something clean. Some nights arrive without a sound, their tender calm wraps all around. They hold the heart in warm retreat and let its tired rhythm beat, a whispered glow across the room disperses every lingering gloom. The breeze grows still, the thoughts unwind. In softened tones the stars align. The night folds near, serene and slow, and brings me back to what I know. A quiet world, a gentle shine, where peaceful hours all align. In every step the morning takes, a hint of you still softly wakes. The smallest things the daylight finds still carry echoes in their lines. No shifting wind, no passing year can dim the glow that lingers here. The quiet dawn with gentle rise still warms the world behind my eyes. The fragile beams the morning keeps still bloom in places memory sleeps. And even when the shadows fade, your calm returns and light day made. As long as time keeps moving through, the heart holds fast to what was true. No rising storm, no blurring day can wash the tender light away. The world may change, the skies may turn, yet love remains in embers burned. And through the hush of soft sunrise, its gentle voice stays warm and wise. Some moments glow beyond their end, they curve through time, return and mend. The dusk reads low, the breezes glide and brush the quiet at my side. No fear to chase, no weight to bear, just knowing warmth still settles there. Though life rewrites the path ahead, the softest truths remain. the heart still views. Gentle feet, a whispered glow, a muted beat. Your presence stays in subtle ways, a quiet thread, the hours raise. The windows breathe a golden hue, a softened light that once was you. Through drifting calm and softened air, your peaceful trace is always there. And though the world may shift and sway, the heart recalls its brighter days within the dawn's unfolding view. The quiet still